You're in the middle of a project when suddenly it feels impossible to keep going. Maybe you don't know what the next step is. Or maybe you've had setbacks and you're starting to think, what's even the point? Many of us know what it feels like to be stuck. It can happen when working on something as simple as a term paper or as huge as social inequality or the climate crisis. So, are there ways to get unstuck? People often say they feel very motivated at the start and end of a project, but the middle can feel uncertain. Psychologists call this the stuck in the middle effect, and they think it is caused by a change in perspective that happens as you get closer to your goals. When you start working toward something, any progress can feel like a win, because we tend to compare ourselves to where we started. For example, when someone starts training for a marathon, doing even a short jog can feel motivating. But the longer you work on something, the more likely it is that your focus shifts to your final goal. In other words, instead of seeing how far you've come, it's easy to become frustrated by how far you still have to go. A simple way to avoid these motivation traps is to break your goals into smaller, easier sub-goals. This creates less scary, step-by-step markers to compare your progress to. It also creates more chances to celebrate wins along the way. This is especially important when working toward bigger goals in society. These issues are, by nature, large and complex. No single action or persona is likely to solve them. So if you only focus on the end goal, it's easy to feel powerless on your own. And how huge these problems are may be, why so many people, including those who care deeply about the issues, think that progress is impossible, causing them to step away. In fact, one 2021 global survey of young people found that more than half believe humanity is doomed. But even with these obstacles, some people do manage to stay motivated, involved, and unstuck. So, how do they do it? Surprisingly, it's not all about how worried you are or how much you care about the issue in front of you. For example, research has found that among those who feel the most alarmed about climate change, only about a third take regular climate action. However, one thing shared by those who do take action is the confidence that their own involvement could make a difference. And this belief isn't misguided. The long history of social progress shows that change is possible, and individual actions, whether it's volunteering, voting, protesting, or personally contributing to a shared goal, are key to building the shared momentum that has taken on seemingly impossible issues. That's not to say that concern and passion have no place. Moral outrage or anger can help us focus on what's at stake. And when it's used the right way, outrage can be a powerful force that brings people together. In the American Civil Rights Movement, shared anger over systemic racism, injustice, and violence against Black people pushed diverse communities to work together in the fight for equality. And bringing together people from different backgrounds and ways of thinking is essential to building lasting power and resilience in any movement. In this way, thinking about how you can use your own unique perspective, knowledge, and skills to promote change can be helpful. And finding community has plenty of other benefits. Just seeing other people at work has been shown to motivate personal action, creating a positive feedback loop. Working together can help you better solve problems when you're unsure what the next step is. And the support and encouragement of others can serve as a source of inspiration and joy if you're feeling tired, defeated, or stuck. The path to reaching any goal is long and is sure to hit sticking points. Often, the best way to get unstuck is simply to take any action, no matter how small or imperfect the outcome. Progress starts with writing that next sentence, running that extra mile, or even casting that vote to build a better future.